What's up, Cancer? It's your girl, Ivy Ladone, your fitness mystic. And today we're going to find out what you are transforming in the month of August 2024. Yeah, I said it. August. Already? My friends, if you're into things like this, I ask that you please consider giving this a like because it does tell me that you do, and I will definitely make more. I so enjoy making these videos, and I just want to help, and I want to empower, and I want to uplift. So let me know if you do enjoy these videos. All right, Cancer, let's go ahead and dive in. Highest vibrational messages for the sign Cancer for the month of August 2024. What is Cancer transforming? Which chakras, which energetic center points should we look at for further clarity and understanding? Thank you. All right, Cancer, how you doing? How's your summer been? Oh my God. You know, you just had a birthday. Have you summered? Have you summered or have you been in work mode? Just asking. Because I honestly have not summered, but I've been only in work mode. No, I'm not a Cancer. I do have strong placements though, but I'm not. But I ask, whoa, because I haven't been able to summer, you know, and it was your birthday month. Like, hello, during the summer. So I'm just like, were you able to party? Were you able to enjoy summer or something? And if it's not summer where you're at, then, you know, obviously that doesn't apply to you. My gosh. If it's not summer where you're at, gosh, it'll be soon, right? Maybe not soon. Soon enough. All right, Cancer, let's go ahead and dive right in. So you have two cards that came out for you, both of them upside down, or not upside down. Well, yeah, upside down. I can't see them, right? Hidden. These are hidden energies. Basically what that means for me when I see this in the reading, everyone's different, but for me, it's like something that you're not seeing. There's something that something in August that's hidden from you. And it's not because someone is hiding it. It's because you are either blocking it, you know, without your knowing, like you're like, I don't want to deal with this. You know, if you've been feeling a little bit restless or a little bit like burnt out or a little bit like whatever in August, I haven't even opened up the cards, but I'm just assuming, and I'm also just picking this up intuitively. But if you've been feeling that kind of way, you know, if you've been just like on autopilot, a lot of times cards will come out like this, kind of saying like, in August, this is an opportunity for you to like really see what's hidden in your own energy that maybe you're covering with like work stuff, with partying, with, you know, people, with social stuff, with anything. But it's important for you to know what's happening, okay? All right, shall we dive in? You ready? Okay. So in no particular order, just the way that I'm flipping them up. Cool, and they're both in the upright. Upright meaning they're facing up. They could have, I could have flipped them and they could have been in the reversal, which is a different conversation, but they're up. So let's go ahead and see. So like I said, in no particular order, just in the way that I opened them, you have two cards here that came out directly for you. The first one I'm showing you is number 14, and this is the beautiful uncaging. All right, take what resonates, leave the rest. This is a sacral energy. Cool, sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is 2 inches below your belly button. For women, it is like the womb area. For men, it's just 2 inches below the belly button. And this is about you opening up to a new level. Like you opening up something that's been hidden for a long time. Maybe something that you have never really unlocked within yourself, but it's overall giving more life to you, because the creative energies of the sacral is about birthing. It's about birthing and creating, but creation itself. So that energy of creativity, or not in the art form, creation energies are here. So it's unraveling something, it's unlocking something within you in August. That's beautiful. And it has it has a lot to do with, like, because I was going to say the sacral energy is about your emotional intelligence. So it could be that. It could be that you're unlocking a new level of emotional intelligence. The depth or the degree of emotions and how you put them out in the world and how you connect with people and how you can, you know, as a Cancer too, emotionally speaking, how you can really empathize with people and have compassion, that degree, that bandwidth, that level, honestly is only a reflection of your internal connection with yourself, your emotional intelligence for yourself, your compassion for yourself, your empathicness with yourself. All of that you do outside actually stems first from the internal self. So in the month of August, it's almost like it's coming forward to say like, hey, Cancer, in this month, guess what? Upgrades, updates. You know, when your phone's telling you like new software. Okay, there's like a new software kind of installing in you. And how this shows up can be in so many ways, because this is a general reading, right? So it can be a pleasant experience. It can be an unpleasant experience, but the result is still there. It's going to open you up, right? If something is unpleasant, please know that there are also lessons in life, and that this is always for your growth. And that if anything, if it's unpleasant, maybe change the script, change the perspective, because it's not happening to you. It's happening for you. So there's a big level up. You're opening up your heart in a new way. You're being a little bit more vulnerable, right? These are new things. They can be difficult sometimes. They can be uncommon, or they can be unfamiliar. So therefore, they're a little bit scary, but it's all for your growth. It's all for good stuff, okay? So this could be dealing with your own self. This could be in a partnership. This could be in work. This could be in life, how you're looking at life, you know, your children. This can be in your brothers and sisters. This can be in your parents. This can be in anything, right? Usually this encompasses everything, because again, what stems from the inside of you is what then shows up in all of your relationships, right? Like in your family dynamic, in your work related stuff, in your personal relationship, romantic, so this is inner self first, opening up, unblocking, unlocking for you. All right. Second card I'm showing you is number 1, and this is earth magic. How cool. This is the root chakra, and I'll explain to you why I think this is so cool. The root chakra is located underneath the sacral. It's like if you look at like apartments. Why am I like this? This is the first floor. This is the second floor. So there's something about like your lower half of the body going through like work, realchemization. This has a lot to do with like your emotional intelligence and your sense of security. So there's something about your sense of security that you held on to for some time, and you holding on to that was out of protection, but it got you to where you are now. But unfortunately, that cannot continue to be in you, that program or that belief of security that you have for yourself, because there's more evolution for Cancer. Yeah, you want to do more things, you want to bond more, you want more in your life, right, to experience. Well, that's not just going to happen from the outside. That's going to happen starting from within. So you have to acknowledge, where do I need to deepen? What is asking me to deepen? My love, my trust, my, my heart, my emotions. All of that is being up for a reevaluation, because it's time. Because you've been calling this. Right? We all do this, whether we know it or not, at a subconscious level. But Cancer, you have been wanting to evolve into the next thing. You've been wanting some form of growth, some new chapter, some change, right, in your energetics. Because this card is saying, especially with the 1, that this has to do a lot with something new. There's an initiation on something new for you. And it is correlated to your sense of being and security within yourself. So again, this is giving me the energy, especially with the locking and then the root being of security. You locked away something to protect your heart in efforts to be more secure for yourself. I'm protected because I'm a strong Cancer, right? Which, yes, you are. Yes, you are. But I know you, because like I said, I have a lot of strong placements, so I know you. You are the first water sign. And if you look at the signs, the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, think of them as like an age group. You're like the young, early childhood era. Scorpio's like the teenage to like the young adult. Pisces is like the mid-adult to like the old one. So baby, you're a baby in energetics, and you're feeling, right? And that's not saying that you're not like wise. You are so wise. You're wiser than a lot of people, because you're Cancer, your emotions, right? But in the spectrum of Cancers or water signs, you are the first. So sometimes by being the first, you may sometimes be like, I'm going to dip my toes in and see if it's cold. Okay, it's not cold. I'm going to go in. And then I'm going to go a little bit deeper. And then here comes a wave and you're like, uh-oh. And then the wave comes, and then it pushes you, and then it comes over you, and you're like, oh my God, what the? And then you step out back to the shore, and you're like, oh my God, I'm not doing that again. That was scary. And then you're like, and then you leave, but then you're like super depressed because you're connected to water. So you're like, no, wait, but I want to go there. But remember what happened last time? That was scary. Not realizing that you're water. Do you see what's happening? So like you are super intelligent, you are super strong. Yes, but there's an aspect of you that is still fairly new and fresh at these emotions, at your emotional intelligence. And so it is okay for you to not know it all. It is okay for you to still at your age, regardless of what your age is, regardless of what you've gone through, to still be learning about your emotions, about yourself, right? So I wonder if this resonates. Let me explain to you the bottom of the deck because I think those are excellent for further clarity. But number 40, the land between, is your bottom of the deck, which is the overall energy. And the land between is such an interesting card. I love this card. One of my favorite cards, honestly, in this deck. It is so powerful, contrary to first glance. Because the land between card is, first of all, a third eye card, which your third eye, your pineal gland, which is an actual organ, is about the way that you visualize your future. But it's not, so to put it out there, you work with your imagination, your third eye, but the way that it responds back to you in communication is through your body, through your gut. Like your emotions will tell you, like, this is the way to go. I feel like I need to go this way. I saw it and I know it and I feel like I have to go that way. If you see something or it's hard to see something and you don't really feel like you know where to go or what to do or like blah, 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 here's why. Ready? You are in the land between. And the land between is such a unique place to be because it tells you that Cancer, you are no longer in the past self, but you are still not in your future self. You are the in-between. And this is such a special place to be because one day you will not be here. You will not be here forever. This is temporary. But one day, as you approach your future self, you will look back at the land in between, for it will be the land and the place and the chapter of your life that gave birth to the future you, the new you. All to say that while you are here in the unknown or the uncertain or not sure energetically or how I feel or how I want to go about things, there's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go but to stay right here. The answers will come from within through, specifically for you, through emotional intelligence, connecting with your emotions, allowing them to surface through feelings. And sometimes those feelings, a lot of the times, will express themselves in dialogue to you, or you will express it in dialogue as you feel it. So for the month of August, I would highly recommend for you as your fitness mystic to get to know your emotional intelligence a little bit better. Get to know your feelings about something, a situation that you're in, about life, right? Get to know it. Get to know what's happening to yourself or with yourself. And the way that I would recommend for you, and this is all good for you. It sounds like a little bit like, oh my gosh, no, this is for your growth, you know, and you are a water-based sign. So for you, you are an emotionally intelligent individual in comparison to other signs beyond the water signs. And so now the fact that this comes forward too, talking about your sacral energy, your emotional intelligence, it's like saying like, yeah, Cancer, like you're here to evolve in this way too. So I would recommend for you to consider, well, first of all, look into the channel. The channel is based off of like practices and tools that are going to help you create inner flow. Because we all want, right, like flow in our life. We want things to function. We want things to move. We want things to flow. But the reality of this, you guys, after the work that I've done for so long and I'm still doing and I'm still a student, is that the flow happens within first. It has to start inward first. If we want that flow, we need to create it. So I believe that movement helps. And you don't have to do always like hard movement, fast movement. You can also do slow movement. You can stretch your body. If that's something that you're into, I would highly recommend for you to check out the description box below and find Intuitive Stretch. It has its own channel that I've created because so many people are enjoying it. And it's basically like a practice for inner flow. It's a small practice, short practice. I have longer class versions of it on Patreon if you're interested in joining for $5 a month. But essentially, I offer this mini express version of them on YouTube. And they're basically just classes to ground your energy and have better introspection for yourself so that you're not just sitting there in meditation, like looking and observing at your thoughts and your feelings. And you're like, okay, Jesus, I didn't know I felt that way by myself. Okay, well, where do I go with all this? No, that's a different level of meditation. But if you're new at meditation and you want to be able to ground your energies and have a little bit of introspection and learn about yourself, then Intuitive Stretch, I think, will be an amazing tool, an amazing practice for you. So take a look at the channel, check out the description box below. If this serves you, my friends, please consider giving this a like because it tells me that you do, and I will make more. Maybe consider giving this to another Cancer sign. Maybe they'll benefit from listening to this. And until the next time, happy transformation. You've got this. I love you. Bye, Cancer.